Hola, hola, bonjour, bonjour. How are we all? JW Sports back again for another live watch-along. My name is JW Sports and welcome along to the YouTube channel. If you're new around here, make sure to hit that red button down below, which is subscribe, and turn on all post notifications so you never miss another watch-along by myself. Today is probably, if not the most important matches in the season, and the best match, and probably the most enthralling match, and the most epic match. It is the UEFA Champions League final. I'm unfortunately not able to be in Paris to be at the Champions League final in person, but I am going to be here for a live watch-along. Kick-off in 45 minutes. We're going to go over the starting 11, my prediction, and then we're going to go over the buzz on FootMob. If you want to watch this and you do not have a BT Sport subscription, go on to the YouTube channel, BT Sport YouTube channel. They are showing the actual show on YouTube, streaming it on YouTube. It started at 6 p.m, kickoffs at 8 p.m. They're showing the full match, everything about the Champions League. They did the same with the Europa and Conference League. Check it out now, BBC Sport YouTube channel, if you want to watch it. If you just want to sit with me, hello. Kickoff is at 8 p.m. and we will get to that as soon as we get to that. Liverpool versus Real Madrid at the Stade de France in Paris, France. Biggest match of the season. Moved from Zenit St. Petersburg Stadium due to the war in Russia, but it still goes ahead, and it's going to be a fantastic match. There has been some fears surrounding this as the grass was only relayed on Thursday after a concert happened on Saturday. So some people are worrying about it, but hopefully it is still a absolutely phenomenal match. So the 2019 champions, Liverpool, beating Spurs 2-0, face the 13-time champions, winning it in 2018 3-1. We're going to go over everything very, very shortly. I'm just going to pull up the score. Okay, let me just pull it up now here. Here we go. Let me pull that up now. There we go. There we go. So you can see the live score, the minutes, everything on screen at all times. I'm not talking about it. Also, guys, make sure you download the FootMob app on the Google Play Store and Apple App Store. You can see live prediction, you can see starting 11s, you can see predicted lineups, you can see the buzz if you don't have Twitter, etc., etc. We're going to go on FootMob and have a look at the starting lineups. If you're just joining, this is the Liverpool versus Real Madrid UEFA Champions League final live watch along. Kickoff is at 8 p.m. UK time and 9 p.m. local time. And if you don't have a BT Sport subscription and you want to watch it live, go to the BT Sport YouTube channel. They're streaming it on there. The whole match. Okay, lineups. For Liverpool, in goal starts Alisson Becker in a 4-3-3 formation. Robertson and Alexander-Arnold are the men to start at fullbacks. Konate and Van Dijk will start in central backs. Fabinho and Thiago are joined by Captain Henderson in midfield. Diaz and Salah are on the wings as Mane leads the line. For Real Madrid, same lineup. Courtois in goal. Mendy and Carvajal are the fullbacks. Alaba and Militao are going to be centre-backs. Cruz, Casemiro and Modric in midfield. Vinicius and Valverde are on the wings. And Captain Benzema is up front. On the bench for Liverpool, Kelleher, Gomez, Chismas, Matip, Milner, Keita, Oxlade, Chamberlain, Jones, Elliott, Firmino, Minamino, and Jota. No Origi, however. And for Real Madrid, Lunin, Fernandez, Marcelo, Vasquez, Ceballos, Isco, Camavinga, Hazard, Asensio, Bale, Rodrigo, and Mariano Diaz. So, Liverpool beat Inter Milan 2-0 in the first leg at the Inter San Siro, and then lost 1-0 at Anfield, beating them 2-1 on aggregate. Going through to the quarterfinals where they beat Benfica 3-1 in the first leg, and then drew 3-3 in the second leg, beating Benfica 6-4. And then in the semi-final, beat Villarreal 2-0 at home, and then beat Villarreal 3-2, 6-2. For Real Madrid, the tougher path, lost to PSG 1-0 in the first leg, but beat PSG 3-1 with a Karim Benzema hat-trick to go through 3-2 on aggregate. Beat Chelsea 3-1 in the first leg with another Benzema hat-trick, and then lost 3-2 in the second leg after extra time, 5-4 on aggregate. And then in the semi-final, they play Man City. Man City got a 4-3 Etihad lead, but Real Madrid, after extra time, beat Man City 3-1 in the second leg to win 6-5 on aggregate, and there we make it. Liverpool versus Real Madrid, 8 p.m, 38 minutes time. It is a massive battle at the Stade de France. Having a look at some head-to-heads, they've played each other 5 times. There's been 1 draw, and Real Madrid have come out on top 4 times. The last time they played each other was on the 14th of April 2021 in the Champions League quarter-final, and it ended 0-0 in the second leg. The time before that was the quarter-final first leg, and it ended Real Madrid 3-1. Real Madrid went on to play Chelsea in the semi-final. Before that, they played each other on the 26th of May 2018 in the final, and it ended Real Madrid 3, Liverpool 1. Heartbreak for Mo Salah. And then they played each other in the group stage in 2014. It was 3-0 victory for Real Madrid in the first time they played, and then 1-0 victory for Real Madrid second time they played. So, in the Premier League, Liverpool finished second place, 28 wins, 8 draws, 2 losses. And Real Madrid finished first, 26 wins, 8 draws, 4 losses. Liverpool had 2.47 goals per match, with Real Madrid having 2.11 goals per match. Liverpool only conceded 0.68 goals per match, and Real Madrid conceded 0.82. Liverpool had 21 clean sheets, and Real Madrid had 16. Biggest wins for both teams was 6-0 against Leeds and Levante. Biggest loss for Liverpool was 3-2 to West Ham, and biggest loss for Real Madrid was 4-0 to Barcelona. Liverpool on Twitter have said edging closer to kickoff. Under 40 minutes to go. Sir Kenny Dalglish has laid a wreath before kickoff in memory of the 39 football fans who lost their lives at Heysel Stadium in Belgium ahead of tomorrow's 37th anniversary. The Bernabeu is ready too. It is an absolutely massive match. Courtois, Carvajal, Militao, Alaba, Cruz, Benzema, Modric, Casemiro, Valverde, Vini, Jr. and Mendy are the starting 11. Lunin, Nacho, Hazard, Asensio, Marcelo, Bale, Chalobah, Rodrigo, Isco, Mariano, and Camavinga. And again for Liverpool, Alisson Becker, Fabinho, Van Dijk, Konate, Thiago, Mane, Salah, Henderson, Diaz, Robertson, Alexander-Arnold. And on the bench for Liverpool, Kelleher, Gomez, Chismas, Matip, Milner, Keita, Oxlade, Chamberlain, Jones, Elliott, Firmino, Minamino, and Jota. And unfortunately, Origi is injured, so will not be starting, even though he is the main man when it comes to pressure. If you want to watch the match, go to BT Sport YouTube channel or BT Sport 1, BT Sport Ultimate or btsport.com. Saturday, 28th of May, 2022, 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. local time. Champions League final at the Stade de France. The referee is French, Clément Turpin. Let's have a look at the last 5 matches for both sides. Liverpool, Wolves 3-1 win. 2-1 win over Southampton. 0-0 draw with Chelsea. 2-1 win over Aston Villa and a 1-1 draw to Tottenham. So that's 3 wins, 2 draws. For Real Madrid, 0-0 draw to Betis, 1-1 draw to Cadiz, 6-0 win to Levante, 1-0 loss to Atletico, and a 3-1 win to Man City. That is 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws. Some insights: Liverpool haven't lost a match in 18 matches, and Real Madrid have never lost when meeting Liverpool in the last 5 times, winning 4 and drawing once. Top scorers for each club: Salah is top scorer for Liverpool, and top scorer for Benzema for Real Madrid is Benzema. In the Champions League, Liverpool have an average match rating of 7.7, whereas Real Madrid have an average match rating of 8.42. Goals scored: Liverpool have scored 8 goals, Real Madrid have scored 15. XG: Liverpool's expected goals was 8, Real Madrid 8.4. Liverpool and Real Madrid have 2 assists. For Liverpool, there's 115 minutes per goal. For Real Madrid, 68 minutes per goal. Liverpool have had 2 shots on target per match. Real Madrid, 2.6. Liverpool have had 1 player of the match. Real Madrid have had 4. Liverpool have played 12 matches. Real Madrid have played 11, and then minutes played. Liverpool have played 919 minutes, and then Real Madrid have played 1,016. We've got some news here. Divock Origi will play no part in Liverpool's Champions League final against Real Madrid, but the club have ensured the departing striker is still involved. It will not be the dream finale many hoped for Origi, who has been ruled out of tonight's final with a muscle injury suffered in training last weekend. But the Belgian, who is confirmed to be leaving on the expiry of his contract on July 1st, is still part of the Liverpool squad in Paris with Jurgen Klopp, eager to keep him around. Origi watched on as the Reds took in their open training session at Stade de France on Friday evening and stayed with the squad in the team hotel before departing for final preparations this morning. The 27-year-old is expected to join the substitutes bench but not be part of the 23-man matchday selection, with third goalkeeper Adrian and fifth choice centre-back Reece Williams, the other 2 travelling players, likely to be omitted. Though a free transfer to AC Milan is in the process of being finalised, this is a marker of Klopp's regard for his long-serving number 27. Origi is one of only 5 members of the current first-team squad who Klopp inherited on his first day in charge in 2015, along with Henderson, Milner, Firmino and Gomez. He was on loan at Wolfsburg when Liverpool reached their first Champions League final under Klopp in 2018, but played a pivotal role on the road to Madrid a year later. It was Origi who netted the winner against Barcelona in the incredible semi-final comeback from 3-0 down to win 4-3 on aggregate, before scoring the second goal in a 2-0 win over my club Spurs in the final. Amazingly, only 4 of his 41 goals for Liverpool came in the Champions League, but despite that, he's a bona fide legend of the club for his role in securing number 6. There is no sign of Loris Karius, who will also leave on a free transfer this summer, out in Paris. It isn't the ending Divock Origi wanted, but he will still be involved. Liverpool and Real Madrid meet in a Champions League final for a second time in 4 years, but there's no less excitement and anticipation. Today's Champions League final may have a sense of familiarity to it, but for Liverpool and Real Madrid, the desire to continue winning trophies is as strong as ever. These sides have been involved in 5 of the past 7 finals between them, while Paris is hosting the showpiece event for a 6th time. Only London, 7, has done so more. The French city hosted the first European Cup final back in 1956, with Madrid winning their first of a record 13 trophies after seeing off Rennes at the Parc des Princes. Indeed, come kickoff, no 2 teams will have faced off more times in a European Cup or Champions League final than Liverpool and Madrid 3 times. And yet, while it all may feel similar, Liverpool making it to a 3rd Champions League final since 2018, Carlo Ancelotti back on the brink of European glory, it is difficult to remember a similar type of hype surrounding a major club showpiece in recent years. That has been clear in Paris in the build-up to the match, with the Eiffel Tower and surrounding fan parks, a sea of white and reds, colours synonymous with this great competition. France certainly knows how to host a major event, explaining why Uefa switched this year's final to the Stade de France with just 3 months' notice. The final had been scheduled for St. Petersburg, but was shifted to Paris or Saint-Denis, more specifically after Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which of course hosted the most recent meeting between these 2 sides in the 2018 final, settled in Madrid's favour by Gareth Bale's heroics and Loris Karius' errors. Yet the organisers can only do so much. The onus is now on Liverpool and Madrid to put a show on for the 80,000 people inside the ground and the millions watching around the world. For Liverpool, there's a shot at a cup treble after winning the EFL Cup and FA Cup with penalty shoot victories over Chelsea, both times at Wembley. For Madrid, an opportunity to add to their favourite trophy to win a La Liga title, sealed with 4 games to go in a rather serene stroll in Spain's top flight. Whereas Los Blancos have been given the opportunity to rotate in this week's leading up to this match since their incredible comeback against Manchester City, Liverpool have had to play their maximum right to the final day. This will be game 63 of a gruelling campaign for the Reds, not since Manchester United in 2016-17 has, aside from Europe's top 5 leagues, played more in a season, 64. As Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold were eager to point out in a Friday pre-match news report, though, fatigue will not play a part against Madrid. Nor will the disappointment of missing out on a quadruple last weekend with City pipping them to the Premier League title by a point. They've obviously had a bit more relaxed preparation and wrapped up their League 2 of 3 weeks ago, Robertson said. They've maybe not played as many games and at a high tempo. We knew how hard our run was going to be on our bodies, but we're in the best possible shape. We've come through a lot, and yes, we've had injuries and problems, but the lads are fully fit. It's important we take the competitive nature of a tough season into the last game. Intentional or otherwise, however, the tempo of Liverpool's final training run out at the Stade de France on the eve of the match was far lower than that of Real Madrid. Jurgen Klopp was happy for his players to pass the ball around on the sun-soaked surface, which has been freshly laid for this game, a big topic ahead of the contest. Madrid's players were equally as relaxed, understandable given the experience in their ranks, as they split into 2 full-size teams for a mini-match. As they made their way down the tunnel area, there was still a chance for the likes of Marcelo and Toni Kroos to glance around the vast venue. Maybe even 2 of the most decorated players in the modern game can still be awestruck every now and then. And it goes to show that while we are now used to seeing the same players battle it out at the top, the experience is different each time. The pain of losing hurts no less. The joy of winning all the sweeter. Or a coach enhances their legacy. Klopp, for example, is aiming for his 2nd major European title in what is his 4th appearance in the final. Ancelotti, on the other hand, is hunting down a record-breaking 4th Champions League crown. As for the supporters who could be heard chanting late into the night on Friday, and it was their moment, awaits the 2 behemoths. Go at it again. Familiar it may be, but enjoy it while it lasts. Liverpool versus Real Madrid, Champions League final. Score prediction. Now it is time. I am going to give you my Champions League final prediction. Stay calm. Stay composed. Stay ready. Put your predictions in the chat. I'm going to say my prediction in 3, in 2, in 1. Real Madrid 3, Liverpool 2. Extra time. I think it will take 120 minutes. But I think Real Madrid will be the team that lift the trophy and lift their 14th. Join me back here for the live watch along just before 8, but we're taking a short break.